Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza, and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Friday, January 15th. Yesterday I said the key word for yesterday's session was follow through. And you can see these green candles here, for example, on all these indices, which was yesterday's action. This right now represents Asia, Australia, New Zealand. If you take a closer look at that and take a look at how that's setting up, we are seeing some sellers at a very critical level right now. Yesterday just didn't have had the right kind of reports, but not the right kind of results. It just didn't give the market an excuse to be too enthusiastic, but yet not so bad that we'd see it fall apart. Today is important. Weekend sets the tone for next week, and we have a shortened session on Monday for Martin Luther King Day. So we got a few variables here that we're going to see the market's confidence, I think, in today's session. So what do we want to see? We want to see this market again closing back towards its swing high. Getting a close above 1900 going into the weekend would truly be a sign of confidence. Right now, if we stay unchanged, if we finish like this, if we think about the overall weekly structure, what we're going to see in these indices are what I call a false sense of security. It's the kind of behavior that we've seen before in the weekly charts in this market. It's not necessarily bad, actually, although it is a sign of weakness. It's also a sign in the stock indexes when you see this, a sign of resiliency, and that's what we're looking for. So unchanged to higher would be the action that we're looking to see. And we need to see that action happen, ideally, in the first couple hours of the U.S. session. Let's take a look at those currencies. And the one I still really want to talk about, the other ones are soft and kind of mushy, but the British pound continues its march. And that's a nice healthy move. The weekly chart so far is going to be nice and strong if we do finish like this compared to the other currencies where we are seeing some evidence of sellers coming into the market. And if we look at the interest rates, short end of the curve still strong. Buyers are these are daily charts now. Buyers are coming back into the market for the notes and for the bonds, so we are looking for unchanged to higher going into the weekend. And in the metals markets, gold also gave us a little bit of a bounce. I don't think it's that confident. I wouldn't be surprised to see us go unchanged going into the weekend. Same thing for silver, and also the same thing for copper. These markets should have given us follow through, and we really didn't see that. It's sloppy in terms of the action that we've seen, which is bearish going into today's session. Unchanged to lower is the action that we're looking for in these markets. Yesterday was important for us, and it just didn't happen. And in the energy markets, well, I thought we might get a little bit of a bounce here with our friend crude oil, but it has not happened. It continues to stay weak. Again, the 78.50 is a big deal. I don't know if we could really close through that today, but that would be a very bearish sign if we do. Natural gas, there's a lot of supply out there. That's really what we're looking at. And that's why I feel that we could easily stay in a neutral zone. I wanted to be aggressive on this buy. It gave us a nice little push up, did not reach magnitude objective. This would have created a loss. So not a healthy sign for continuation if we look at it from that point of view. We expect kind of a sideways, unchanged market today. There's nothing super bearish and there's nothing super bullish, and that's also what this price says. And when it comes to the grains, I can't see a reason for a rally. We got a lot of supply out there, and it's, next month they're going to start harvesting down in Brazil and Argentina. Their crops look good, for corn and beans, and I just don't see a reason for a rally. So unchanged to actually lower is what we'd look for going into this weekend. And this concludes today's market studies. I hope you found a few ideas helpful, and I'm looking forward to being with you again in the very near future. But if I don't speak to you before the weekend, have an absolutely fantastic weekend. I look forward to being with you on the other side. And in the meantime, take care.